Hello and welcome to all our viewers from around the world. I'm Kristen Schwartz, licensed midwife and MC here at GOLD. And here at GOLD, we're getting ready for our upcoming GOLD Lactation Online Conference of 2022. And with me here is one of our speakers I'm very excited for you to meet. It is Dr. Evelyne Roof. Welcome, Dr. Evelyne. It's nice to see you here.
Thank you.
It is wonderful to have you here. Your presentation for the conference is titled A Journey with COVID-19 Positive Mothers, Isolated Without Their Newborns. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Such an important topic. I want to introduce you a little bit to the audience here. You are originally from a family physician from France, but you work and live in the United Arab Emirates. Can you tell us a little bit about your journey and about the work you've been doing?
Yeah. So, a few years after graduating in France and becoming a Lactation leader there also, we moved to the UAE with my husband and our first 3 children. And after some time, I joined the MCH center. And really my passion was really about breastfeeding. So I was really privileged to be able to join a team there who were already beginning something, but I could help them further. And we really did a lot of training for the hospital staff and creating a mother-to-mother support group and then a lactation clinic in this workplace. And we could finally close this cupboard where every day milk companies were coming with a trolley full of milk samples. And so I couldn't stop this until we open a lactation clinic. We cannot say the mothers, we don't give you anything and we don't help you practically. So this was really, really feeling of great achievement to be able to do this. So, because it was a lot of many mothers from many different countries, many of low economics levels. So it was all free care. So it was very nice. We could really help a lot of mothers.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful that you were able to establish that lactation clinic and be part of this. And is the hospital now a baby-friendly hospital as well?
So it was an MCH center.
Can you describe what that means for our audience who might not be familiar with the term?
Maternal and Child Health Center. So we had antenatal care, and then the mothers were coming back at day 5. At that time, day 5 for the natal screening test. Okay. So at that time, there was one center where all mothers from the area were coming. So it was a wonderful opportunity to screen all of them at day 5 for any breastfeeding issues, for jaundice, and to begin also to do the blood sampling. When the baby was on the mother's breast, so initiated this also, and any issue that the nurse couldn't solve, like level 1 issues, you could solve. Otherwise, she was sending to the lactation clinic, where we had a team of volunteers coming, and so it was a training clinic also. So it was really, we learned so much together.
Oh, I can imagine. And what a beautiful concept, having the center where the mothers come together, and you can help them there with all their lactation needs as well, and their issues and concerns. Is this now a standard in your area and in the country, or is this something unique that you were able to?
I think it was unique, and then there was a split because the decision makers wanted every mother to have in her health center beside her house to have the whole area of services. So the MCH unit in each primary healthcare center. So it was like split. And so we a bit now we came in a specialized center, family health promotion center. So we're not anymore seeing mothers from like the start. We are trying that each clinic has level 1 care, and then level 2, and then level 3, they refer to us. Okay, so we are a bit more far from mothers, but we have very nice. I mean, if instead of 5 cubicles in one room, we have 5 consultation room. So it's very nice, nice setting. But I still regret the time when it was like a beehive with so many mothers and volunteers, and it was very crowded, but a very nice spirit.
A very nice spirit. Yeah, it sounds wonderful too. Now, with that change, does it mean that women have care closer to their home now? And do they receive lactation care there? Is that what you mean as well, right? And
well, before COVID, before COVID, yes, with baby friendly campaign, we reached that each health center who had antenatal care and postnatal and well baby clinic became baby friendly center.
Wonderful.
So one of the part that they had to screen for any breastfeeding issues and to be able to help with basic management or to refer to.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So, but with COVID, everything was upside down. So we are trying to rebuild it.
Rebuilding it. And how is this going now? How are the numbers now in your area, in your country, in this area where you practice? Are you able to see your mothers again face to face?
Yeah. We never stopped actually.
You never stopped. Wonderful.
No, in a lactation clinic we never stopped, but in the 7-day newborn visit, they stopped this. They did like e-clinic, which sounds very difficult for newborns.
Yeah.
But we never stop to see them. I mean, we cannot do frenotomy online. We cannot.
No. Yeah, of course not. Yeah. But I was also referring. Yeah, you're absolutely right. But more the level, the easier concerns that were, you could possibly do virtually. Of course. Let's talk about the presentation that you have here at GOLD. Very exciting. It is the journey with COVID-19 positive mothers isolated without their newborns. And when I read this title, my heart was aching, thinking of all these mothers who were without their newborns, without their babies, and aching also for the babies who were without their mothers, right? And for you to see that you have poured your life and your heart and soul into the work you're doing and seeing, witnessing what was happening there, that must have been heartbreaking for you, right?
It was, and we explained this in the presentation. I mean, thanks God there was this teamwork and there was this contact with the mothers and between them. So it's like it a bit relieved the trauma that I think we would all have had otherwise. But yes, it was just imagining ourselves without our newborn was like we couldn't. It was like we were pushed to help them. It was nobody asked us actually. I mean, from the authorities, but once we knew that was a mother in a hotel engorged, and we could begin to understand why there is a mother in a hotel who is engorged, and understood that she has been discharged without her baby and by ambulance, and no plan to have any kind of lactation care or even emotional support, then we had to step in, and we were not alone. This was the great thing that we began, and we joined with the hospital team and with volunteers from Breastfeeding France. So it was really, this was a positive side. And I think the mothers felt this love and empathy for them. They were not alone.
You created this, you and your team, you created this beautiful outreach. I mean, the work you've been doing there is amazing and so heartwarming, seeing that everybody, came together and helped this mother as a team and came up with very creative ways that you will share in the presentation. I had a little sneak peek of the presentation, so I can see what's coming, and I can tell the audience is absolutely heartbreaking to see these mothers without their babies and not able to feed them, but how the team came together and what happens then, and how these mothers were assisted is beautiful, and I can't wait for you to share that in the presentation.
That's why I feel I owe this to them, to speak up of what happened. And also the aim is that it will, as one mother say, I wish this to never happen to any other mother in the world, this. So it's like, that's what pushed me to speak about it. And hopefully I hope, that we'll take lessons from this.
And I'm sure you and your team have learned an incredible amount during this time. Would you feel now better prepared when another, hopefully not ever, but if another situation like this occurs? Have you been putting things in place for the future as well?
Yes and no. Like, we know ourselves what is needed. Like, at the beginning, we didn't had any idea else than sending a pump. Then we discovered step by step that it's much more was needed. But no, in the sense that I still didn't reach like the national crisis committee to involve this in the future plans. I mean, this is the first step.
Yeah, yes.
So there's still work to be done, but
Mhm.
always we are busy with also so
Right.
many other things. So
Of course, and
yes,
the care goes on. There's
yes,
always mothers
yeah,
coming,
yes,
have
yeah,
needing help. So this never stops, right?
yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Well, Dr. Evelyne, it's been a delight talking to you. Thank you so much for sharing, your amazing work you're doing in the world, in your community there with us. And I can't wait for your presentation here at Gold. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And for our viewers now, if you are now curious to see this presentation, and I can highly advise you to come to the conference because we have so many valuable presentations there for you to watch. So if you would like to find out more about this presentation and all the other presentations that we have in the Gold Lactation Conference of 2022, and of course our open keynote presentations that we have available, I would like to invite you to visit goldlactation.com. Thank you everyone for listening here and watching, and I hope to see you all at the conference. Bye bye everyone.